Bitcoin is getting ready for another move towards the downside. I am still in my Bitcoin short position, but I will be telling you guys exactly how I think you can also be profiting from this move. So get ready, because I will be exactly explaining why Bitcoin is getting ready for that next move towards the downside. Can we once again push up the likes above the 70 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And guys, as always, let's first of all have a look into what's that imminent short term. And actually what we could be seeing yesterday happening is that we exactly filled our Bitcoin CME gap above us. Of course, we are talking about the fact that probably we are going to be seeing some kind of a bounce towards the upside, because of course the charts actually were looking quite good. Now we got this bounce back towards the upside, but once again got rejected from of this resistance level. And right now it looks to be like Bitcoin is creating this rising wedge right now, which is looking like a continuation pattern after we created this huge dump towards the downside. We are creating this continuation pattern right now. So most definitely this is actually looking quite dangerous for Bitcoin. Now if we have a look into where that majority of the liquidity is actually sitting at, well, we can be seeing that actually majority of the liquidity is honestly sitting towards the top side. That is also why I have been quite bullish for the past couple of days. That is why I've been saying that most likely we are going to be seeing some kind of a bounce. But the thing you need to understand is basically that right now we are headed in towards a downtrend, right? The longer term is looking actually quite bearish. And we can also be seeing that, yes, we are also creating liquidity towards the downside. So most definitely we are actually creating liquidity towards both sides. And because I think we are going to be headed in towards the downtrend, I think it is going to be more likely that we are going to be grabbing our liquidity towards the downside first. Of course, just a few weeks ago, we of course were trading in a huge uptrend, and then it was kind of different. Because at that time, of course, we also created liquidity towards the downside, but no, we are not looking towards that downside liquidity, we are only looking at the top side liquidity, because at that moment, we were trading in an uptrend. Now, right now, it is actually the opposite. Right now, we want to be looking at the liquidity towards the downside, rather than the liquidity towards the upside. And that is going to be very important to understand. Now we are also creating this rising wedge, of course, and if we are going to be breaking this one towards the downside, well, we do have these support levels still, which are holding us up. Now if we are going to be breaking down below these support levels, well, we do not have many support levels left, in my opinion. We still do have this support level right here left, and this one underneath right here. But in my opinion, if we are going to be breaking down below these daily support levels, well, I think we are just going to be creating our next leg towards the downside. Now, before exactly talking about my longer term price targets, guys, what you need to understand is that in the longer term, we are actually looking quite bearish. But I will also be talking about this in a second right here. But first of all, if you are as well going to be interested in trading, make sure to check out that first link in the description, because you can literally claim a free $1,000 trade by clicking down on that link in the description, sign up a new account with KYC level 1 and deposit at least $100, and there you go. You can be claiming this insane free deposit bonus where you can be opening a free $1,000 trade with to be trading the current Bitcoin price. So in my opinion, this opportunity is absolutely insane. But now talking about why in the longer term I have flipped a bearish, because yes, I have been actually very bullish in this entire uptrend over here. But why did I flip bearish exactly at the top with my trade position, and also of course publicly on my YouTube, on my Twitter? Why did I flip bearish? Well, it is going to be because of all of these charts. Of course, we hit major levels of resistance. We of course got in that bearish divergence. We hit our mid-cycle top target basically every single cycle. We have hit this level, and from off that level we got a larger correction. The weekly chart is actually looking quite bearish in my opinion. We have this huge topside wick with even a red candle. In my opinion, this is definitely signaling a top on that weekly time frame. And on top of that, on-chain indicators are also pointing out the same exact thing, that we are getting very close towards our mid-cycle top, and and we are just nearing that mid-cycle top where we have been talking about. On top of all of that, we have pretty much been bullish on the Bitcoin price because of this spot Bitcoin ETF over here. Now, this event already happened right now, so what you need to understand is that right now the event happened, so right now people once again have an incentive to be selling off their Bitcoin. Previously around, they did not have that incentive to be selling off their Bitcoin because they had something to look forward to. Now, right now, that event actually already happened. So right now that people are once again having that incentive to be selling off their Bitcoin. So yeah, we have been talking about this many times on my channel, so I will not be talking about this exact thing anymore on this channel. So yeah, because of all of that, well, I just think we are inevitably going to be seeing another move getting created towards the downside. Now, I do not think you should be panicking right now, because we do still have this very important level of support, which is still holding us up. Now, if we are going to be losing this support level, that is going to be the moment where probably we are going to be creating that next leg towards the downside. Now, what targets am I going to be having a look in towards? First of all, I'm going to be having a look in towards this downside liquidity. Of course, we were already having a look in towards this downside wick right here, but in my opinion, if we are going to be reaching this level, I just think we are going to be headed even lower. So yeah, we have this very important level of support coming in at about the 38k level, which of course comes from this previous drop-off point. Whenever we basically lost this support level, well, that was the moment where we got our huge move towards the downside. So yeah, this level is going to be very important. Now, if we are going to be losing that level, I'm going to be having a look in towards these previous levels of support. But eventually, it doesn't really matter what support level will get hit. Eventually, what you need to understand is that we are literally on the verge of one of the biggest bull markets ever. It is just getting started in the bigger picture. So it doesn't really matter what support level we are going to be reaching. Well, in my opinion, I'm just going to be buying up more Bitcoin because I think it is going to be literally a gift that we are going to be getting cheaper Bitcoin right in front of one of the biggest bull markets ever. So in my opinion, I just think it is going to be a very good opportunity. But with that being said, make sure to check out this free trading position and follow me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.